Yo, what's good, everyone? So we're back for another trade recap slash market recap. So I'm gonna break down what my bias was going in for the day, the trade that I took. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So today was kind of a weird day, no news Monday. I did end up taking a loss today, but I'm gonna break down what I was looking for in price. So I did end up getting 30 minutes before market open. So the first thing that I was looking for, I did notice that we did leave these equal lows down here as well, right? So if you guys don't know, equal lows are a very strong draw on liquidity. So my original bias was to go towards these equal lows. Now, once we were trading during this time, during pre-market, we were inside of this 5 minute fair value gap. I was just waiting to see what price would react to. Now, you could have taken shorts here, but the only reason why I did not like shorts here were just because it was going into market open. I didn't want to risk it or gamble it, I should say. And then if you guys look here, price did also end up holding this 5 minute order block down here as well too. So we did end up respecting bullish order flow. Now, if we drop down to the 15-minute time frame, what I was looking for was to see if we would get some sort of bearish SMT down to the equal lows. So I waited to see if what would price react once we take out this buy side liquidity. As on ES, we also had that same buy side right there, but we didn't sweep it on ES. And then if you guys look here as well too, we were also inside of a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Now, during when I was trading during the session, during this whole time, I waited up until we obviously drew to the buy side. We swept out the liquidity there. We go back to the 5 minute. So here we are. We took out the 5 minute. We took out the buy side liquidity here, and then ES hadn't taken it yet. Now you could say this is a bearish S&T, but I mean it just looks weird on the 1 minute. But I was expecting to see some sort of reversal here because, I mean, we came back to the fair value gap, we filled it, we rebalanced to the gap, we took out the buy side liquidity up above here. So now all I wanted to do was to see if we would get some sort of change in the state or reversal back down to these equal lows right here. So I dropped down to the 2 minute time frame. If you guys look over here, we did have this 2 minute inversion right here. So we took out the buy side, we displaced lower. We had our change in the state of delivery down here as well. If I could find my change. So what were our confluences for this trade? Tap inside of a higher time frame, bearish fair value gap. We were rejecting it. We swept the buy side liquidity slash the internal high above right here. Drop down to the 2 minute. Bearish fair value gap gets invalidated, change in the state, and then we were also going into the macro time here, so it was about 9:50 macro. So I was basically expecting price to just flush it back down to the equal lows. Now the thing is too that price action was very weird today. NQ and ES were very uncorrelated during this whole time. While while NQ was pumping, ES was literally dumping the entire time. Like if you guys look over here, this is the same fractal of the time right here. NQ is literally pumping and then ES is dumping, and it's kind of consolidating this entire time. So I was just like, what was going on? Like we were just very uncorrelated. So while ES was lower, I did think NQ was gonna follow and just completely flush back down to these equal lows. So I did end up taking my entry at the close right here, put my stop loss above this high right here. Target were the equal lows, so this was about a 1 to 2 risk to reward. I took 3 micros on this. Now I did end up taking an L, unfortunately. My stop to break even was going to be here. First TP was this internal low. So yeah, I mean, we had the incorrect bias. Now I wasn't the only one that did take this trade today, so I mean, I'm not even mad that it was a loss. It is what it is. It was a very good loss in my opinion. Well, yeah, it just kind of sucks that it did end up being an L, but what can you do? You know what I'm saying? It's really not much you could do about it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the trade breakdown for me for today. Hopefully we get better price action for the remainder of the week. I mean, today was a no news Monday and we just kind of kept pumping all day. So yeah, that's it for me today, you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good one. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.